I'm Stacey.
I'm Joanne.
I'm Kayleigh.
Wait till I tell ya. Hello. Welcome back to episode 14. We're going to cover a few summer nights, a few memories of our summer days that we remember as kids right up till now, what our favourite things are, what we didn't like. Yeah, so the one thing I remember from kind of summer, and one thing that you always knew, kind of like going back to school, stuff like that, getting all your bits for going back to school, going doing the shopping, you're picking out your school bag, your pencil case, or you really knew when you got that maybe 2 weeks before going back to school that you were able to get out and climb on all the bales of hay and just how fun it was and how free it was to go into the fields, run around, act the maggots. Like the farmers around where we were, they didn't really ever mind us in the field. Well, they didn't see us, so we got away with it or whatever. No, and I suppose we're all sound enough. Like I was never told to get out of the field. I was never ran out of the field. Nothing.
No, obviously
it didn't bother me.
You never misbehaved in a field. Tell you a really funny story where my mum and dad live.
Here's that butterfly's back. Oh my God. 2 weeks later, and here's the bastard back again.
When we were kids, we grew up in this state called Oakland, and to the left of my mum and dad's house was a field where the horses used to be, but then across from the front of their house was a farmer's field where he used to grow hay and whatever else he grew, whatever. I know there's different crops there all the time. I don't know. Not a farmer. But once the bales were there and ready to go, obviously the first thing you did was line them all up, and then you did the bale jumping from bale to bale.
Oh yeah.
There was two young lads in the estate that were always in the field at the bales, but one day they went in and set fire to the bales.
All of them?
They set fire, well, they didn't have to, it was a hot day, so they set fire to one of the bales. And then it just ricocheted.
Did he set fire to all of them? Well, they didn't have to.
They didn't have to set fire to all of them. Set fire to one. It was a chain of command thereafter.
Oh my God.
So they set fire. Tom and Dylan were two young lads, right? Now, and even now to this day, I tell them about this story. I'm like, do you remember it? And they're like, we absolutely do. They were traumatized by it, right?
Oh.
So basically, they set fire to one of the bales. They tried to put it out and they couldn't. Because obviously, like that.
Oh,
it was bone dry. But what the problem was that it caught fire to the ditch as well. And then the ditch obviously would have been just under the electricity poles and stuff. So a good section of the field went up in flames.
Oh, sweet.
And I can just remember, we were all standing out in the green watching it naturally. And I just remember the two lads standing outside of the field, sobbing. Oh my God, what have we done?
Ah, God.
And one of the mothers came over and she was like, no, watch it. Watch what you've done. Watch how stupid you've been and watch what you've done. And she was dead right.
Yeah.
She was dead right to make them watch and to make them be like, this is not okay. Now, in fairness, the farmer was so sound.
Oh,
so sound.
Unusual.
He said, look, kids will be kids, basically.
Yes.
They weren't charged for nothing. They didn't have to pay for anything. Nothing like that.
Yeah.
But the fire brigade came. It was a very exciting day. Fire brigade pulled up onto the green, and obviously we were spraying the hoses for ages because obviously it was dry.
Yeah.
It was catching onto everything.
Yeah.
And they needed to get it before it came across the fence because it was literally field, fence, grass.
Yeah.
So it would have just travelled.
Oh my God.
But I'll never forget.
Jeez, they must have got some fright.
They did. They never did again, to be fair.
Oh my God. So we used to go on holidays an awful lot as well, over the summer. It was my favourite place, Dungarvan, and summer after summer after summer, and just always remember being by the beach, the sand. Now, one thing, funny enough, I love going to the beach, but I hate fucking sitting on the beach. I hate it. And this gone Father's Day, we all went down to so we did, and then Mum, Dad and Adele ended up meeting us there, and it was such a lovely it was such a lovely day. It was the nicest day it was the nicest day at the beach I've ever had. Aww. It was so enjoyable. It was just lovely, and Lexi loved it. Oh my God, she loved it. But yeah, no, we did great day, so we did like that, making sandcastles or going to Tremor and going on the amusements. Now, I wouldn't be one for like the bigger amusements. I'd actually be chicken shit for amusements or roller coasters, stuff like that. It's just not me. My sister's mad to get us all to go to Emerald Park, and I'm like,
dying to go, and Brian won't go.
Well, I won't go. So you and Adele offies go together.
No problem.
Because
Hook me up, Adele.
I go and I watch you all make Egypts of yourselves, but no way would I be able to get onto anything. Not a hope. Too much of a chicken shit. I just about get up in a plane to go up in the height. And that is the truth.
Roller coasters. I love the thrill of it. No, the waltzers turn near.
The waltzers. I hate the waltzers, right? I remember years ago being in Tremor, and I don't care that I'm naming the park. I was in the waltzer and it was spinning like hell. I had Chloe one side of me, I had Adele the other. It did not lock.
The
bar did not lock. From that day on, I have not got on the waltzers. I was terrified, and every bit of my strength and pushing my foot at the bottom that I was holding down this bar so those two guards wouldn't fly out, and they one either side of me. I never haunted them that it was a thing. I still had to go, hey, this is great fucking crack, while absolutely panicking on the inside. I never told them, they know now, that I, for the fear of God, because I remember at one point when it was going around, this just lifted, and it wasn't just that little lift that was in the bar, it was going up. I was like, no, not happening. No.
So not to hold on to the waltzers, like,
no,
oh my God,
absolutely not. And the fear of God that they'd go out on either side of it, no. I never liked any of the high up ones or anything else like that.
No way.
No, I like the games. Throwing the darts, the big cards, or trying to pop balloons, or hook a duck, or something like that. That, no problem. Great crack. Think they're deadly. Put me on a roller coaster. No.
That's funny. One summer when we were kids, we used to do Froliga.
Yes.
Froliga? And they were bringing us to Oakwood, which was this big amusement park in Wales.
Yeah.
And then a couple of weeks later, my auntie actually wanted to go.
Yeah.
So she organised a bus load.
There's another one in, what do you call it? Oakwood. There's another one. Isn't there Alton Towers? Or is that what it is now?
That's in the UK.
Is that not Wales?
No.
Alright.
No, Wales.
Mixing them up then.
Wales, Oakwood I think is closed now actually. I don't think it's still open.
Yeah.
But like that, there was a big massive roller coaster here called Speed. We queued for like half an hour to go onto it, and it was so good.
No, oh my God. I would absolutely shit me knickers.
Oh no, I
could not do it.
I was like ready to queue up for it again the minute we got off it.
No.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is with the feeling of that pit of your stomach dropping.
You'd have to hold me down. Do you know what's funny? Do you know the way you were saying that pit of your stomach? I get that going down the slide. Imagine me on a fucking roller coaster. Me tonsils will be out in my hands. Now, that'll tell you. No.
Now, in saying that, I don't like anything that spins upside down. Like, as in, like, you know, the cages that you sit in.
Yeah.
That spin upside down.
And
I don't do them now.
Yeah, or do you do the spinning things that you're spinning this way, the thing is going that way?
Yeah.
Or the big G-force, it's not what it's called, that big pendulum
I've never
thing.
been on that.
No, I haven't either.
I don't know if I'd have the balls for that one.
No.
But I definitely...
I like having my feet firmly on the ground, thank you very much. It doesn't make sense. How something can be lowered to gather up, 25 or so people, rise them all back up and spin them at a speed that is unnecessary. Hair going everywhere, shoes getting fucking flung off everywhere else because people don't know how to tie their shoelaces. Well, as a child anyway, I remember shoes flying everywhere. No.
It's just a hard no for me.
Hard. Fucking solid. Absolutely. Exclamation points. No.
Oh my God,
definitely not. No.
Have you any other summer night memories that you want to talk about?
I suppose it's from just being young. You remember going around, you remember being fucking scalded with the sun and you're tan and, you know, been sticky from sun cream and the smell of sun cream and just, I don't know, it was just always your break from school. And it was nice to be, and like you miss that. I suppose we're reliving it now though with our own kids, the excitement of the summer holidays are coming up.
Absolutely.
It took herself a while to kind of cop on and be like, okay, so I don't have to go to school, like we've no school. And I was like, no, this is it now. They're not going back to school till August. And she's like, and what's that about? Go back to school in August. It used to be September.
It used to be always the first week of September.
Oh, for God's sake. It's early. Wow. Sorry for our listeners who are using headphones.
That literally came from
or earphones.
I don't even know. I wasn't able to stop that one. Do you know, sometimes you can kind of suck it back in.
That was so high pitched.
Anywhere. That was not going anywhere. I'm so sorry. That was so sorry.
But no, I think that's. I kind of think though that just jumps into the next thing, like the little things that we did. If we met up with friends, you go crazy golf, go karting, out for walks like that, playing in the fields, going to little rivers to have a paddle.
Yeah.
Do you know, around our area there was a place that we literally just called the Little River, but because kids don't do it anymore, it's all closed in, you can't actually get down to it. There was another place that was on the back road and it was kind of more near Ballylina called the Douglas. I think I only ever went there maybe twice, but like that again, I had a fear of water, so I wasn't one that always went to, like, I remember hearing of a whole lot of people going to Vicarstown to jump in there.
Potholes.
Then there was the horse bridge, which is another one called, that was a tie. So like you'd always hear people going to that, running around, messing, playing or whatever else. But then you'd also hear then the side of it of like the accidents that happen on a farm, the accidents that have happened on the waterways. As much fun as you're having, like it was so serious. But as a child, you didn't think of it. But now that you're older, looking back on it, you're going, how, even you look at the horse bridge and the tie, and you're like, when you're driving over the bridge and you look down, you can see the horse bridge. And it's like, how are people jumping off that? Where are they going? How?
They have no fear.
Oh, none whatsoever.
We were growing up now as well, like we would have had obviously Cosby's with the lake. You would have had the lake.
That's another place I remember going, the lake in Charlie.
Down at the lake, then you would have had the manhole, which would have been the bottom of the waterfall. So you had the waterfall and then it used to come down into a manhole, which was like much deeper at the bottom, which was lovely for a paddle or whatever. When we were kids though, we used to bring down like our little fishing nets, you know, little tiny nets that you got in the shop, little circle ones. And we'd be trying to catch like the little minnow, the little small fish. And sure, like we thought we were shit. And then when it was really sunny out, we used to catch boarflies.
Yes. Or do you ever remember being at the beach and going around to little pools that were in amongst all the rocks and you'd be getting crabs, little tiny little fish, I don't even know what to be called. And you'd be trying, I was terrified half the time. Like I was looking back at certain points, I was such a nervous child, but yeah, I didn't mind. Like I remember my uncle running after me seaweed and I'd be petrified. Now I'm the one doing it. Do you know, it's complete 360. No, 180.
My first trip to the beach, I was 13.
Yeah, okay.
So I never kind of experienced
the childhood side. Well, I suppose, because see, 13 is where most memories are kind of sparked. Because you would have been old enough then when you were in Tramore to go on the amusements. Did you not go on the amusements?
I never went to Tramore until I was 18.
So what was the beach you went to when you were 13?
So when I was 13, my neighbour's daughter and I were quite close. Yeah. And they were going to the beach and they invited us down for the day.
And do you remember what beach it was?
Carclough, yeah. And they brought us down to Carclough for the day. And I remember this was like such a big deal because I was like, oh my God, we're going to the beach, we're going to the seaside. I've never been before. I was so excited. Like, couldn't wait to get into the water, couldn't wait to, like, I was just on cloud nine. Like, I was literally buzzing. But my first time in Tramore was when I was 18, when I was at Brian. Brian and I were only together for maybe a couple of months, maybe, if even. And it was actually, they're going to laugh now because we were just talking about this in the last episode, but there was a darts tournament on down in O'Shea's.
Yes.
And that's what we actually went down for. And we stayed in the cutest little B&B. It was called Beach Haven B&B. And the owners were American. Neve and I think Avery was her husband. They did the nicest American breakfast, like American pancake, bacon, maple syrup.
Yes.
It was just absolutely to die for it. And it was just like, it was a stone's throw away from the beach. So like staying in Beach Haven and you were able to just walk out the front door, take a left, straight down, straight to the beach. Yeah. Do you know, like, and it was like literally 2 minutes down the road. Yeah. But yeah, no, Tramore definitely would have been kind of a later in life place.
And that was one of your favourite places to go to.
Absolutely.
Whereas give me Dungarvan over Tramore.
Whereas I only ever went to Dungarvan once and that was with you. When I was 37 weeks pregnant on Matthew. Yeah. And that was for a breakaway and we actually ended up staying an extra night, do you remember?
Yeah. And I was terrified because your fucking injections you were on at the same time. Like,
yeah. Jesus. I remember texting Brian and be like, yeah, so we're actually staying an extra night. But when I was smaller growing up, like our summer memories, we would have had a movie night on a Friday in one of the girls' houses.
Where
we all would have kind of jumped into her kitchen and sat down with popcorn and stuff like that. We had a movie nights. We used to always, I was such a tomboy growing up. So like I was out on the green, I was getting those scraped knees, I was playing soccer, I was playing football, I was playing everything. Yeah. I was running from morning to night. Yeah. But like, you know, you could have been out till 9:30 or 10 o'clock at night, but that was allowed. And and that was like, and you knew.
But see, you were lucky. You were in an estate that had a green. You didn't have to leave your estate to go find a green, or you didn't have to leave and go find your friends that were there.
And like we grew up outside football fields, so like, if worst came to worst, you had that to play. Run around like crazy. Yeah. But like if you were out cycling a bike or if you were out doing whatever, like you always had your limitations. Like you can cycle up as far as the second pole and back. Yeah. But if you go any further than second pole, you're grounded. Yeah. Or you won't be seen. Yeah. We used to, I remember as kids, you'd go out and you'd pick your grass, you pick your leaves, you pick daisies, pissy beds, you put them all in a bucket, like a sand bucket for all the world with water. You'd be like, I'm making perfume. Yeah. Or I'm making you dinner. Jam. Yeah. Jam. We used to get all the berries. Making jam. Mashing them to bits. And then our parents were probably like, what is that? Look at that. Or you look at, they're happy. They're mucked at nines. Yeah, and that was the thing. We were happy. Like we were, do you know what it was? We enjoyed the finer things in life because we had more of an appreciation for being able to get out and about, being able to do all this and not having technology and not relying on technology. Yeah. Whereas now, like, if I was saying to Matthew, like, do you want to go out and play? He'd say, yeah, but after half an hour, he'd be like, right, I have a tablet now. Yeah, because they just don't have as much of an appreciation for the outdoors. Do you know what I think is comical? When Malia's and Mams play outside all day, every day, not a problem. Home here. Tablet. And no, not the tablet. She has a tablet, but very seldom gets used. It's, I want to colour, paint, maybe watch a bit of telly, play with my toys. I'm like, Malia, there's a fucking treehouse out there, get out and play in it. And it's also gorgeous outside. Yeah. Oh, it's been too hot. This is the first summer she's complained that it's too hot. I don't want to be outside. That's mad, isn't it? And I'm like, get out. Looking at me. Looking at you makes me hotter because she looks roasting going around the house. Yeah. As we got older then, I suppose it was kind of like when I hit teen years, then it was like going uptown with your friends. Yeah. You know, walking to the shops and back. Yeah. Like, you know, you'd have your curfew. Getting your cadet. Getting your cadet, having to be, you know, back in the estate by 8 o'clock, but you can stay out in the estate till 10. Yeah. You know, like we used to, one of the girls had a trampoline in her yard, and like, there was many summer nights that we would grab pillows and blankets, lie down, look at the stars. Yeah. Like, you don't see kids doing that shit anymore. No, you don't. Not at all, do you? Like, taking it all for granted, like, on a good clear night there, the view that you would get. Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah. No, they just don't. But as well, even though we did that as kids, there is people our age who didn't do that as kids, and therefore, that are parents now, don't know the freedom of allowing their child to go do that. Yeah, that's so true. Like, I'm like, I am 100% push for a child to get out and play quicker and enjoy it. And be fun and be free. Run till you can't breathe. Run till you can't feel your legs. If I used to do that now, I'd pass out. Yeah, I know. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It's wild. So it is. But then I suppose like that in your teen years, you are like, I have such fond memories of growing up over the summer like that. I remember going over to Shabby to my cousins, and you'd be there as well like that, and we'd be out for ages, and we'd be going around. If it wasn't the green in your estate, it was the green over in their estate. And I remember there was one fella you were all mad about. I'm not going to name anything or anything. When you were teenagers? Yes. You were mad about him. I can't think of his name, but you had a nickname for this guy. You were mad about him. And then, like that, I had another friend who, like that, a lot of my summers were spent with. We'd go for walks around where she lived, or we'd climb up on silage bales and just lie there in the sun. Go around all horse stables, chilling out in the sun. Do you know what I mean? Like, kids just don't do that anymore. No. But as well, it's got a lot more dangerous. The kids can't do it. See, this is the other side that I was going to say to you. Yeah. Like, the world is a completely different place now than it was when we were growing up. Yeah. And then again, when our parents were growing up. Like, when our parents were growing up and stuff, nobody was ever afraid to walk home on their own at night. No one was ever afraid to do anything or go anywhere. Or, like, doors were left unlocked. Keys were left indoors. Like, the evolution of time has been scary for a lot of things. Like, obviously you've had such a big shift in crime, and you've had such a big shift in everything, that it's a completely different world. So to a certain degree, I kind of do get, like, so I'd be very cautious with Matthew. Like when he goes out to play, I go with him.
Yeah.
I don't let him out on his own because the green is out of sight of our house.
Oh yeah.
So he can't.
Yeah.
Now if he goes out to the back garden, it's grand, it's walled in, he's having a great time.
Yeah, what's going to happen?
Off he goes.
Yeah, exactly.
But if he wants to go to the green, like, we have to go in. I couldn't, whereas when we were kids, we could be sent to the green, you know, with 2 or 3 of our friends.
Get out and play.
Out, off you go, be back by this time. You know, and you had your fucking
chalk to draw all over the
Polly Pocket watch telling you what time it was to get back. Yeah. Like as teenagers then it was a bit different. Like you just wanted to chill out with your friends and sit down, listen to music.
Sit in park benches, infrared songs to each other, Bluetooth songs then when that came a thing. And then of course discos were brought. Camping. Well, camping. Yeah, the camping. And then discos were brought in and then the discos, I suppose, for us, they went from discos from your music, listening to music, going to your discos went to going to the pubs with your friend, and then as you got that little bit older, it was the pubs to the nightclubs.
Absolutely.
I can put my hand up and I can say I was never at a disco. Ever. When all my friends started going to discos and going out to discos or having house parties with their friends, I was going to bingo with my friend. Or like that, I was going over to Strawberries with my cousins, or I was just at home. Discos never ever interested me. Never went to one.
So the only discos I ever really went to were Freuga discos because they were always super.
Did your local club do one?
Freuga club?
No, your local club, football club in the area. Did they ever hold them in the hall?
No, like you would have had Culla Hill discos, which obviously were notorious. Like you would have heard serious stories brought back from them. You would have had Harriers, which again I never went to.
No, disco as in like underage. Never mind. Is Harriers underage?
Harriers was underage. Harriers was teenagers. Yeah. I wasn't allowed to go to Harriers. Harriers was too rough.
Yeah.
But for Freuga discos, now the one disco I remember going to, and it was absolutely fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Was the Button Factory in Carlow. There was a Button Factory, and they did a teen disco after the junior start.
Oh yes.
And there was 10 of us going from Strawberry, so we went on a bus. With the girls I went with, they were good girls. Do you know, there was no issues.
Yeah.
And when we got there, it was a really well supervised event, very well ran. The DJ was on stage, he had a water gun, he had, you know, like it was harmless.
Yeah.
But it was one disco that I really, really enjoyed going to.
Yeah.
But after that then I just didn't really have much interest. Like,
I
and even though for years
going to like the dome discos and stuff like that.
No, like for years I always fought with Mommy and Daddy that I wanted to go to Harriers because you want to see what the hype is all about.
Yeah.
Or I wanted to go to a Culla Hill disco, like, because everyone was like, oh, go and Culla Hill at the weekend, go and Culla Hill, you know, and like I had never experienced it, so I didn't know. It was like, but in latter years I was like almost grateful that they didn't.
You didn't
go.
Yeah. No, never went. And I was never the one going to Mum going, oh, please let me go. No, fuck off. No interest.
No interest.
Which
is mad because you were like wild for nightclubs.
Yeah, now it's kind of like, oh, what did I miss out on? But it wasn't like, no, I never had a thing for discos. But I just, well, do you know what I think it could have been? I genuinely think it was just because you always heard of people at the discos shifting.
Yeah.
And they were going on and they were shifting this one, they were shifting that one, and one thing and another, and I'd be like, I'm not going to a disco purely because, well, no one's going to want to shift me. So what's the point in even going? So that was a lot of it because
really?
because I was so hard, but don't feel sorry for me. It was just, I purely was just like,
don't feel sorry for me.
Don't, like, I
never remember the lads talking about slut races.
No, what's that?
So look, lads were cruel assholes at the time. Look, girls could have been too, don't get me wrong. But the lads at our Freuga discos used to have a slut race with each other. Which was actually
how many they could shift in a night.
Yeah, to see how many they could shift in a night. And like they were the
sluts then, not the girls.
They would not be picky, like. They would just literally
shift for the hell of it.
And they would have one of the lads keeping score.
Wow.
Like you're talking 13 to 16-year-olds.
It's funny you say that because I actually remember being in secondary school and somebody came in after one weekend. There had been, let's say, a disco on this Friday or this Saturday night, and we were all back in school then on the Monday. I remember it went around school like wildfire that one of the girls had shifted 72 lads in one night at that disco that was just that weekend. I was like, 72, your mouth would be raw.
Yeah. Disgusting. Herpes.
Vaseline to the night.
Just brings me back to the whole Love Island thing, like fucking slapping lips, like.
No,
thank you, not for me.
I suppose then when you got that bit older, we had like that going out into the beer gardens, having a few beers, having a few drinks with your friends, or meeting up. And I still remember there was nights you'd be getting ready in the heat.
Mm-hmm.
Put makeup on for no reason. And I was someone who, once I started wearing makeup, I never stopped. I only stopped wearing makeup daily when I had Malia.
Mm-hmm. Can I just say, actually, that your skin looks great lately.
Whereas lately, since you've seen me last, it's breaking out fierce.
Yeah, I just think it looks really good.
I'd say it's just because I got a blast of sun and Father's Day.
Possibly.
That was about it. But like that, then you had your beer gardens where you had your few drinks with your friends, you know, and then from there you went to the nightclubs. I used to love nothing more than going out in Carlow and going into the Foundry after having a few drinks, I never liked Tully's, but I loved Scraggs.
Scraggs,
100%. Barracks more so when I was older. And even if I was to go out now, I'd go Barracks. But you wouldn't mind, right? I was driving out of Carlow one of the nights here not long ago, and I drove up Tulla Street. I don't think there was a sinner in the Foundry.
It's mad.
So like, I don't actually think if the Foundry is as big a thing as it was, or if going out and having that kind of,
I just think nightclubs are losing their touch. I think any nightclub that is still just throwing a DJ up there is losing it, because you have people now that are doing the whole 5-piece with a sax, or, you know, they have promos in, like the Bingo Loco, you know, there's an incentive.
The Bingo Loco, the Songo Bingo, all of them is bringing people out, and I think that's what they're doing, as opposed to just a random nightclub going out dancing and drinking.
Yeah, like, whereas if you have a nightclub that's bringing like a really good DJ that's in high demand that everybody knows, and then there's like spot prices on the night, or there's this and the other, there's a drink promo on this,
do that.
But that's what I'm saying. I think that's why these places are losing out.
The Foundry used to do a drink, and you get 3 of them for a tenner, and they were blue, and no joke, they tasted and smelled like fucking Heads and Shoulders shampoo. It was diabolical, but it was the quickest, easiest and cheapest way to get drunk.
Yeah. And back then, like, that was the goal. Whereas now I'm like, I have to get up in the morning with 2 small kids.
But you know what's funny? I still remember some of the girls, even in secondary school, be all talking like, oh, what are you wearing now going out with the weekend? What are you wearing, blah, 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 right? And then they'd come, not even that they'd come back in one morning, but they'd be talking about, oh, I can't wait to go out and get absolutely mouldy, can't wait to get shit-faced, can't wait to... Why are you going out to get drunk? I used to go out to enjoy myself. I must have been just an odd one. I used to go out and to enjoy myself. Or if somebody ended up being sick, or...
You were the one to take them home.
I was the one, no, but not even take them home, but I was the one to stop drinking to look after them. And then never mind if I could put my fucking hand up. There was nights I did drink too much and ended up with my head down the toilet, and I'd be vomiting until I was right again.
I'm sure we all did that, girl.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to put my hand, or be like, no, sure, I was as innocent. I didn't. No, I used to drink pints of cider and have no bother to me. And then there was nights where the head would be in the toilet, whereas there was others then as soon as somebody, but nobody ever stopped drinking to look after me. Do you know that sort of a thing? They'd stay drinking, or, you know, you get a knock on the door every so often going, you alright? Whereas I was a fucking idiot, stop drinking, I'd be in with them, rubbing their back, holding back there, you alright, you okay? It didn't matter who it was.
Yeah.
It was never always just my own circle that I went out with. It could have been anyone. Or as soon as I seen someone was in bother, it was like as if I instantly sobered up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's the inherent nature in you, though.
Well, yeah. Then, did you ever have any favourite drinks?
I think over the summertime when I was younger, before I drank, we used to get the bottles of Joneses. Do you remember Jones?
Yeah, glass bottles.
The blue one. I used to love that. I always thought that was savage. That was like a bubblegum flavour.
Yeah.
When I started drinking first, it would have been very innocent, like Alka-Pops,
the Blue Wickeds, the Bacardi Breezers, Smirnoffs,
that kind of thing. But I did go through a phase where I used to drink pints of cider as well.
You went through a phase of Southern Comfort and Red Lemonade.
Yes, I did. Sunny and Red. Yeah, I went through that phase as well. Sunny and Red. Vodka Red Bull would have been my drink choice when I was in college with Brian, because he also drank it, so we could go up to the counter and get 2 vodkas and 1 Red Bull.
Yeah.
And that was the drink between us, like.
Yeah.
To this day now, vodka Red Bull now, I'd say blow the head off me if I just have even one.
Vodka and Red Bull was never my thing. Captain Morgan and Red Bull, on the other hand.
Like my drink of choice now, if I was to go to a pub, is I would have like maybe 2 or 3 pints of Coors or 2 or 3 bottles of Coors, and then I'd be on pink gin. Pink gin, 7 Up. That's my drink.
I did like pink gin, went off it fairly quick. My go-to drink, as for someone who drank pints upon pints, cocktails upon cocktails, shot. West Coast Cooler Rosé, happy out.
Heartburn Central.
Could have 15 of them, be grand the next day.
No,
Tired, but that'd be it.
Heartburn. Cannot drink West Coast Cooler. Smirnoff Ice. That's my drink.
No, can't.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, no, it makes your mouth pure hairy feeling. Don't like it.
No, I love it.
Not one drink now I'd go with at all. I would have been a cider drinker, then I went to the Captain Morgan and Orange Salute. Then, like
you
that.
actually said orange, was one.
Then, I wasn't really a Bacardi Breezer drinker. I was more I did at one point do the Smirnoff Ice, but then I went off because it makes your mouth and your teeth feel just weird. The Blue Wicked. I actually had a Blue Wicked one weekend there not long ago because we did Songo Bingo for the local club, and it was rotten.
Yeah.
I was like, no, do you know how?
It's last touch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know Wicked wouldn't be, for me now, Wicked used to give me that horrible, like, tacky feeling in the back of my throat.
Yeah.
I suppose everybody's different, like.
Cocktail now, I do love a good cocktail. I don't like overly sweet ones, so like I like I like a Long Island iced tea, or I used to love an espresso martini, can't drink them anymore. Coffee's too strong or whatever it is for it. I like a porn star martini, but if they get to the point that they're too sweet, they have to be stone cold and taste smooth. If not,
forget it.
Yeah. They used to do a lovely one in the CI in a tie. It was called a melon ball. It was beautiful. And never since have I found that and like it. It was gorgeous. Those buzz balls, I'm telling you now, the blood heavy.
Really?
They're rotten. They're so strong. Adele has had a few of them at home and I'd be like, just give us a taste. No. Not for me.
Moving on to the next segment then, our icks. You were talking to me earlier on about ASMR and how much you hate it.
And they can fuck off.
What's really funny about this topic is I actually love ASMR videos. I love the eating ones. I love the making ones. I love the tapping ones.
That I don't mind. I don't mind the mukbangs when people are eating.
Yeah.
Right, that's fine.
Yeah.
But when you start fecking groping the mic and you're licking the mic and you're putting cotton wool up to the mic or you're fuck off. Just no.
Do you know what I think we should do for episode 15? I think we should do an ASMR episode.
Stacey.
I think
whisper for 20 minutes.
No, but like I think
welcome
to episode 15. I think we should.
Where Stacey has lost the fucking plot.
No, but I think if we took like 5 minutes out of that segment, and if we brought like 4 or 5.
Here's a rub a knife off a banana.
But yeah, like if we were to bring like 4 or 5 different items and just see what sounds. It's a sensory thing, okay? When I was pregnant on Matthew, it was the only thing that would help me fall asleep. So the ASMR mukbangs were the only things that would make me fall asleep.
Yeah, the eating, I said, don't mind the eating ones.
Like I'd fall asleep with the headphones on, listening to people eating. And Brian to this day still thinks I'm so weird for that. He's like, that's creepy. And I get why he would think that, like. But again, each their own.
I love to hear people chew.
and then there's people the opposite end with the misophonia who literally can't, like Mary, my cousin Mary. She
can't lick Mary.
No. She can't, like, she cannot listen to me chew, like, at all.
What,
like,
me chew?
Me chew. Eating. So like if she's sitting beside me and I'm chewing chewing gum, she is literally grinding her teeth in like close your fucking mouth.
Yeah, no. Not for me. I don't like ASMR, but now apparently next episode, here we go, ASMR.
Just for 5 minutes, I think it'd be good. It'd be good crack. We could do an eating ASMR, because you don't mind them.
Yeah, but it's different when you're eating yourself and you're trying to talk.
Yeah, but then we'd be listening back to it.
Be choking.
Just take small bites.
Popcorn over there, that'll do.
Okay, my dad joke this week. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Rest in peace, boiling water. You will be missed.
I was like, where the fuck is she going with this? We got rid of the confessions. Why? Oh my god.
Let's hit you for the boomerang, okay?
I have lost everything.
Would you like me to read out your boomerang, okay?
Oh, it's my job. I fucking knew. I was like, hold on a minute.
I'm so sorry. Okay, okay, I need a minute. She's gone. Put her back.
Oh, and I need another drink. My throat is drying out. So
Okay.
talking.
What is the most memorable place you have been to? So I'm going to kickstart this one because we did touch on it earlier on in the episode, and that's Tremor. So the first time I ever went to Tremor, I thought, oh my God, what have I been missing out on? Like, this is amazing. The amusements, the arcades, the casinos, slot machines, just the hustle and bustle of it all, and how busy it was. Dooley's fish and chips.
Yeah.
It's just, I think it's just nostalgia. It's something I felt I missed out on.
Yeah.
And then getting to experience it when I was 18. Like, I brought Matthew when he was like less than a year old.
Yeah.
For his first trip to document it, you know, and everything that I didn't get to do as a child, maybe I am doing with him, so that he feels like that he gets to experience it all.
Yeah.
But likewise, I got to experience things that my parents never did as well. Like, do you know, that kind of a way?
Yeah.
But my place, like, that has that spot in my heart is Tremor. Like, when I go down there, I'm like a child all over again.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Yeah. What's the question again?
Taxi. What is the most memorable place you've been to?
Oh, yes. Well, see, my happy place is Dungarvan.
Yeah.
So I find that's probably completely different. What is it again? The happiest place I've been to.
Most fucking memorable fucking place you've been to.
The most memorable place that I've been to is probably Torremolinos. I just loved it when I went.
It was like you were
times.
doing that dance move, like.
No, fucking flies. Yeah, probably Torremolinos. I absolutely loved it when I went. Just, it was so different. I remember the first time I was there, and I've been there 3 times since. Like the Costa del Sol. So I've been on, let's say, the Torremolinos side, and I've walked all the way up into the Belmedina side.
Lovely.
So, like, yeah, I think that's probably my most memorable. Yeah, it's been abroad.
Fair. That's totally fair.
Yeah. This week we are going to cover 2 little areas of Let's Get Sexy. The first one is going to be a fetish.
Ooh. Ooh or ew?
So some people have fetishes. Some people do not. Some people just absolutely no way.
Some people are proper traditional.
Some people, yeah, just
like missionary.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
That's it. In, out, job done.
That's
straight in and no kissing.
Mm-hmm.
But some people like to do role play. Yeah. To pretend to be on other people.
I don't know how I would feel doing that.
I'm going to actually tell you a story. So, again, a certain radio station I love, I remember one of the presenters on it was talking about her and her husband, and that they once tried role play, and her partner actually got jealous of the character he was playing because of how she was reciprocating the information he was giving out to her. And I just thought that was absolutely brilliant. So, like, I personally don't like role playing. And there, like that, there are so many people out there that do. And then role play can go from that side of things, and then it's kind of like borderline cosplay. Yeah. So people like dress up as like Pikachu or Princess Peach, or, you know, things like that.
People do that. It's a done thing. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
It is a done thing.
Another part of it is body fetishes. So some people have like a feet fetish, but there's also hand fetish. You can have a fetish for hair.
Oh, this is so weird.
And even armpits.
That's just, how do you have a fetish for an armpit? Like,
Come here, Kayleigh.
show it.
Okay, that's absolutely like what? Like people, but that's fine. Why are people sucking toes?
I know, it's rotten. Like,
Or sucking fingers?
Those slap the ground. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
Slap the ground. Your big boobs coming in. Suck me toe.
Imagine them in stuck in socks and shoes all day, running around. No, and I'm like, here, suck my toe.
No.
Like, no. Like,
I would love to talk to someone who actually genuinely has a foot fetish and be like, what is it about it?
what do you get?
Do they have to be clean? Is dirtier better? What? You want gangly toenails hanging off? Do you know what I mean? Like, what is it? It's disgusting. That's what it fucking is. But look, it's
again, there is no judgment here.
It's just, I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it
If
either.
somebody else does, I would be
Interested.
more so interested to learn about what is it they like about it.
Yeah, or what they get from it.
Granted, I might laugh, take a piss out of it, but that's with anything. It's
That's
just
normal.
crispy M&Ms there, sure. You know, you could take a piss out of that as well if you wanted.
Yeah, of course.
As no judgment, but I just couldn't. I would love to learn more to see what others would think. But me personally, no. The armpit is a big stomp for me. Like,
Definitely turned my stomach about one day.
Imagine though. But imagine a girl having it for a guy. They're pure hairy to death.
What does she do? Braid it with her teeth?
So they're not like a shrub or a cherry stem.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
no.
Like, I just don't understand.
Not a hope of it. Then there's a thing called material and clothing fetish. So some people will have a fetish that they really like leather, others latex material, and others then silk.
Yeah.
So you have the like.
So it's how it feels on you, I suppose. Yeah.
So like feathers
and
and so on as well. Yeah.
Because that's all sensory when you think
It's
about
sensory, yeah.
Like, you have feathers, you have obviously the whips and stuff like that, the material and stuff like that. So I understand that to a certain degree.
Going on baiting you. But that would be our fetishes. Is there anything you want to cover with the fetishes?
No, I don't think so. Like, fetishes for me have always been a bit, I don't know, out there, if that makes sense. Like, it's never something I ever wanted to explore. It's never something my husband has ever expressed that he wanted to explore.
Mirror space, like suck your toe.
Well, we'd be very open and having conversations about anything, like, as any couple should be.
Yeah.
But just fetishes is just not one that ticks the box for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Funny things said during sex or things that were thought of one thing and another. Now, we did put up a comment box there a while ago, and I did put up a question, but then other things came in. So it wasn't just in response to my question. So like, we did get a few funny things that were said. So one thing I have three, but the first one is, hang on, I have a cramp. Just straight out.
And do you know what? That happens.
Yeah, of course.
That happens. Yeah. And like, hands up, that has happened to me. Like, Brian got cramp one day and I'll never forget him leaping up off the bed. And he, like, really bad cramp. Really bad cramp.
Someone was once headbutted during sex with the guy's tooth and they still have the scar. The next one we got in was got a bad leg cramp, jumped up out of bed and burst myself off the bedside locker.
You see, these are all things.
Sex is dangerous.
Sex is so dangerous. Like, so dangerous. I definitely think, like, things that are said and thought of during sex, like, I don't know, as a woman, sometimes I think your mind is in overdrive.
Yeah.
And sometimes it can be hard to tend to the matters at hand.
It can be hard, alright, yeah.
You know, when you're there and you're like, oh, did I turn off the immersion? Did I leave the immersion on? Is the dog watching us? Why? Like, are the kids definitely asleep? Is another one. Like, you're like, are the kids asleep? Like, and you're listening out for every little noise, like, and it's just fucked up. It's mad, so it is like that in different situations. But again, we would love to know more. We would love to hear more. So if you have anything else you'd like to let us know, any topic under Let's Get Sexy, let us know. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook, or you can email us at waitlillaitellya@gmail.com. And we look forward to hearing from you. And we will talk to you next week for our ASMR episode.
Right now, folks, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.